Modern women, they just do so many things that push a man away for good. He goes Mgtow, and they shame him for it. But let's fast forward a decade later, and guess what? The man is out there living his best life, perfectly content without a woman to make him happy. Meanwhile, those women are still single, but they've got 3 kids from different fathers and 2 cats. Many men are choosing to go their own way because these women claim they don't need us. So why do these women get upset when men embrace the Mgtow movement or join the passport bros? You've made it crystal clear that we aren't good enough for you. So why the resentment when we finally find happiness in solitude? I can't help but chuckle when I see these women ranting about Mgtow and passport bros because I know the harsh reality of the wall that will soon hit these miserable women's faces. Modern women often engage in behaviors that push men away. They opt for the Mgtow path, and then they shame us for it. Fast forward a decade, and the man is living his best life without needing a woman to stay happy, while those women are single with 3 kids from different fathers and 2 cats. I don't harbor hate for Western women, but I do dislike the ones who try to use and shame men. Is it any wonder that so many men are turning to Mgtow? It's almost as if our culture is slowly fading away. When women ask why so many men are going Mgtow, I relish reading the responses from feminazis. They proclaim that they don't need no stinking man until they hit the wall at full speed. Then they do a complete 180 and wonder, where did all the men go? Well, here's a revelation. They didn't need any man until they had wrecked their own lives and now hope to con a clueless man into bailing them out. It's a sad sight to see women on dating sites, having ruined their own lives, now trying to manipulate some unsuspecting man into fixing their mess. But hey, maybe they'll learn from their mistakes someday. Or not. The men who criticize Mgtow as a negative movement clearly haven't experienced the system. And even if they have, it seems there's a fundamental flaw in their thinking. The popularity of Mgtow is on the rise despite censorship, thanks to the truth about the hardships men face in relationships and the realization that men don't really need a woman for much. With social media and dating sites, women searching for men are everywhere. Opportunities for intimate encounters are abundant, and unless a man lacks any game whatsoever, getting what he desires isn't difficult. Gone are the days when women used sex as a weapon to control their partners. Any man tolerating such manipulation has yet to see the light. Men are finally waking up to the fact that women don't hold a monopoly on intimacy. Moreover, many women no longer bring anything of significant value to the table in relationships. Men can easily pay for companionship, and women will line up for a man with a few bills in his pocket. Choosing to pay for companionship is far more cost-effective, both financially and emotionally, compared to being in a committed relationship. No need for presents, greeting cards, fancy dates, borrowing money, or dealing with constant complaints or control issues. The list goes on and on. If a date becomes problematic, a man can easily move on to another. Good luck trying that in a committed relationship. I can sense the eye rolls from the feminist crowd. Aren't they the ones who've been preaching go out and enjoy your life? You can settle down later for the past 30 years. It's perfectly fine for women to liberate themselves, but the moment men liberate themselves, we are labeled as pigs, sexists, misogynists, and anti-feminists. Men are finally waking up to the reality of bar harlots, those women bouncing from one guy to another, scamming free drinks. Lay a $50 or $100 bill on the bar, and you'll see how quickly these freeloaders cozy up to you, pretending to be your best friend. How many times do they disappear to the restroom and never return at the end of the night? Watch how fast they vanish when you stop buying them drinks. But that's all fine and dandy. However, when men start avoiding women due to their obvious and outrageous behavior, suddenly we're the villains. Marriage in the US has to be one of the worst things any man can get himself into. The list of potential negative outcomes is endless. One thing the feminazis absolutely don't want men to know is about the rigged divorce system. Even worse, there's a list of states that grant lifetime alimony. Positive outcomes are nearly non-existent. Men are witnessing the disasters their lives become when their wives drag them into divorce court. A woman only needs to be a woman in divorce court, and most of the time, she walks away with almost everything. It takes years for men to recover financially from this devastation. A man getting divorced in his 50s may never recover financially. There's nothing marriage can offer a man that he can't get by staying single. Even with a modest job, you can pay someone to clean, do laundry, cook, shop, or simply hang out. No more nagging and complaining like in a relationship. If the woman you hire doesn't meet your expectations, there are plenty of others to choose from. Being single offers a lot of benefits: peace, quiet, and freedom being the big three. You can do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, and how you want to do it. Mgtow men going their own way is driving the feminazis bonkers. If you feminazis can't handle the truth, then don't go asking for it. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.